Bro. Bro.
Hello.
Kamusta? Hola. ¿Cómo estás?
Okay naman,
Kamusta ang mga
kamusta?
bagay-bagay sa Pilipinas, bro? Habang nagkabalyeros ako. Hindi. Ano na naman mga bardagulan nangyari dito?
Ay marami.
Nako po, kaya
Oo.
kaya sabi ko kailangan mag-meet tayo. Alam ko last week mo pa akong kinukulitan.
Oo. O kasi
Anong
I
meron
want to
last week?
hear from you, eh, mas maalam ka sa mga ganitong issue, eh, kaya gusto kong marinig galing naman sa side mo, eh.
Yeah, I mean, of course, on the record na ako sa mainstream media pagdating sa aking analysis and all. To be honest, of course, I'll share my point of view, but I'm even more interested about what is the blogosphere, ano yung mga state of discussion, especially pagdating sa mga vloggers who are attached to different camps, no? Or yung mga ibang vloggers na biglang resident analyst, expert na daw, yung mga ganun type. Alright, so magbardagulan tayo. First of all, bro, so katulad ng pinag-usapan natin, Marcos Jr. is gonna be very different from Duterte. So yung prediction po natin is 110% correct, right? Even faster than I thought yung pivot na nangyari. So actually, I was expecting April pa ma-approve itong EDCA tsaka yung mga supposedly undisclosed location. Alam natin sa Cagayan and sa Cagayan and Isabela areas. And I'm just not sure how far north, no, whether Mavulis, Fuga, Pasok. But I'm sure in a way, those could be also open in an event of contingency. So I was expecting this later this year, pa mga April. But nangyari na ngayon and we can discuss that. But what I'm really also interested in is yung backlash kay Marcos Jr. from yung mga supposed supporters niya.
Oo.
Nakita ko pa yung isa, bro, na nabudol daw sila. Sabi nung isang
Oo,
DDS.
yun pa yung
Yan
ano,
talaga
yan
nabudol daw sila. Nasa Espanya pa ako nun, tintignan ko, natatawa ako dun sa mga ano. Tapos, eto
meron pa
po,
ako nababasa na ano, na parang pareho daw ng foreign policy si Lenny tsaka si Marcos.
exactly.
Kaya,
Sabi ko
ah,
nga, actually,
oo,
I would say Lenny would be a little bit more slow burn. Ito talagang all in eh. Ang bilis eh. Ang
mabilis
bilis
agad,
talaga
eh.
nito. So kaya nga crazy, surprising. By the way, I haven't shared as much my also concerns with EDCA kasi I think misinterpret ako na all in ako dito. May back and forth ako with Teddy Casino also the other day. I think there are some folks, not Teddy Casino, but some people on the left were trying to portray me as an amboy. It's like, what? Do you know what you're talking about? No, so let me be very clear about that. Meron din ako mga misgivings about this, no, that we can discuss. But what's fascinating, bro, is nakita ko sa Twitter, wait lang, mga tipong nilampasan ni Haydarian si Sasot, mga ganun-ganun. Tapos pagtingin ko, pro BBM people. It's like, wait, what's going on here? It's like, what? Like, pinagkulit
Talagang
eh.
hindi kayo oo. Eh, si Sasot ang loudest kasi dun sa
Parang
ano, eh,
weird,
sa mga
bro. Parang ako yung sinesite ng
tumututok.
mga loyalist to bash the other side. It's like, what's going on here? So pagtingin ko, ayan pala, expert na si tas next level na, may mga pandesal forum, mga ganyan.
Yun, eh,
Tell me
oo.
about this. Yeah, what's going on there, bro? Tell me about it.
Oh, right after kasi ng ano, nung sa EDCA, after ma-finalize yun, yung mga additional na sites, yun nga na yung Pandesal Forum, kila ano,
Flores.
si oo, yung si
I
Wilson
love China.
Flores,
Yeah.
iyon. At doon na very emotional at very passionate speech itong si Dasot na parang
Expert.
she is warning us na parang ang description niya is ano, eh, kasama tayo sa war theater
Yeah, war zone.
na
Wow,
ginagawa doon.
talagang war
Oo.
agad.
Theater yung sabi, na
Ay,
parang
taray,
parang
taray,
oo, eh, parang
taray.
at, because of sa ginawa daw ni Marcos ay, pag-atake daw ay kasama daw tayo at, madadamay daw tayo doon
So,
sa
so yun yung
giyera na
talking
mangyayari.
points ng camp nila, and SMNI, and I also noticed the Chinese embassy is very active making certain statements which sound very interestingly echoing certain other statements out there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So anong response? So what's going on sa blogosphere? Ito ba yung talking
Um,
points ngayon na war agad, ganon?
Isasot ang main, eh. Sa vlogs, pag sa mga vlogger,
Yeah.
nakaikot lahat kay Sasot. Yan ang kanyang pinaka-main na concern. Pero as usual, yung mga DDS, sila yung nag-lead diyan, sila yung
Yeah.
ine-echo itong worry ni Sasot. Ang quiet dito, napansin ko, si Maharlika.
Kaya nga, nasaan na yung mga ibang loyalista?
Hindi. Si Maharlika kasi is lahat ng very much against kay BBM ngayon, di ba?
Oo.
Kasi
Vic
tinitira niya
Rodriguez
si First
ang
Lady sa ano. Pero pagdating sa EDCA, tahimik siya. Nasa US kasi siya.
Bakit TNT ba siya or legit?
Hindi, sa US siya nakatira.
I'm kidding.
Oh.
Yeah. Siyempre,
So I guess
sa
wala
US.
siyang problema.
Oo.
Oo, wala siyang problema siguro sa aspeto na 'yon.
Correct.
Kaya hindi niya binabanatan si BBM sa issue na 'yan. But
Correct.
everyone else, naka-refer sila doon sa mga sinasabi ni Sasot. Si Sasot may kinakalat din siya na parang hashtag na don't look up, na parang yung movie sa Netflix na parang pinapalabas niya siya yung nagwa-warning, walang nakikinig sa kanya na
Please.
oo.
Oh, please. Let me cut
Yun.
you
So,
right away. Let me be very clear. A lot of people are warning na war agad. First of all, itong mga tao na walang vocabulary, wala silang word na deterrence sa kanilang vocabulary, right? So ancient wisdom says, Roman saying, no? If you want peace, prepare for war. Kasi kung mahina ka, lalo kang bubuliin. You invite aggression, no? Let's not also forget a lot of these people are warning, not specifically this person. A lot of these are the same charlatans who said that, uy, kung mabait tayo sa China, katulad ng ginagawa ni Tatay Digong, magkakaroon tayo ng maraming investments, maging mabait ang China sa atin sa West Philippine Sea. Ito yung the same charlatans na yan usually. And ano sila ngayon? Mangmang sila dahil wala naman talaga nangyari. Things got worse in the West Philippine Sea. Nangyari in Jemver, panahon ni Tatay Digong yan. Nangyari sa Whitsun Reef. Napasalita si Pacquiao. Panahon ni Tatay yan. Last year, pare, nag-file tayo ng 193 not verbals. Dahil sa mga kabulian na ginagawa nila sa atin, including yung latest itong laser na to, di ba? Twice pa, military-grade laser. By the way, ito na naman sinabi ko, mali yung mga dilawan, mali din yung mga DDS. Hindi mangyari yung mga death trap na yan dahil walang investment ang mangyayari dito at all. Diba?
Wala sila basta pera.
Kaya term ko, pare, pledge trap. Nabudol tayo, diba? Kasi ang problema sa mga yan, pambarangay pare yung geopolitics nila. Yung mga tipong, wag mong gawin yan, magalit yung kabilang barangay, susugurin tayo. Yung mga, wala silang concept ng deterrence, you know, like this is a complicated issue. At ang China po ay hindi katulad ng, sorry, I'm already coming in, no? Kasi I have to.
Itanungin natin kita, Chard. Ikaw ba, ano ang stand mo pagdating dito sa EDCA na expansion ni PBBM? Bago tayo pumunta dun sa mga nambabash natin.
Oh, no, yeah. Before, let's talk about being canceled by supposedly sympathetic camps, no? No, I mean, going back to this, bro, I mean, first of all, this has been in the works since last year pa. Actually, October pa lang may sinulat tayo na article na most likely north of Luzon, Isabela, Cagayan, bigyan na sa Pilipinas. But the thing is, we just don't know if kasama dyan yung Fuga at Mavulis Island na napakalapit sa southern shores of Taiwan, or ito yung mga bases lang nandun sa mainland Luzon, sa Cagayan, Isabela. Let me also be very clear about this. Katulad ng sinabi ko, among others, sa wag po, kasama sila Lord Di Vera and all, pwede naman i-dribble lang Pilipinas yan eh. Diba? Kasi yung implementation ng EDCA, pwede pa rin negotiate. Gaano karami mga troops na papasok? Anong mga bases na bubuksan? Gaano kalaki yung mga exercises na gagawin? Whether itong mga exercises ay humanitarian assistance, disaster relief operations, yung tulungan mo yung komunidad, or ito yung mga maritime security, war games, amphibious attack, pwede mo lahat i-tweak yan, pare. Kumbaga, meron ka ng menu, pero yung mga ingredients at saka yung mga gagamitin mo, pwede mo nang palitan yan.
Mo pa.
So in short, in theory, actually, this gives us leverage. Kasi, ganito, dalawang problema. On our own, hindi talaga tayo re-respetuhin ng China dahil wala tayong kakayan. So, yung argumento ng iba dyan na let's just use diplomacy, including si BBM nung panahon na elections, nung friends ba sila ng Duterte and all, hindi gagana yan because bakit ka papakinggan? Wala ka naman leverage, wala kang kakayan, di ba? That's one problem. And the second problem is, it will take time for us to build our own defensive capabilities. So ako, ang preference ko, self-reliance. But alam ko, ang problema dahil sa daming corruption nangyari, sa daming gulo nangyari sa Mindanao and conflicts and all, yung ating kakayahan ay limitado pagdating sa external security. Kailangan natin ng fighter jets, Navy, frigates. Now, not natapatan yung China, pero yung tinatawag, bro, na poison shrimp or porcupine. Yung parang, hindi mo sila kasing laki, but you have minimum capability na hindi ka bubuli na basta-basta, no? This is the second point. Actually, third point is, ito yung fascinating. Dito makita either fake news tong mga to, either bayaran tong mga to, or either walang alam mga to, or maybe all of the above, right? Parating sinasite yung case ng Ukraine, na magiging Ukraine na tayo. Dude, Ukraine has no treaty alliance, kaya sila sinuguran, right? Ang Ukraine po ay walang kakayahan na depensahan sarili, or at least that's what Russia thought, kaya sila siniguran. If Ukraine were part of NATO, or Ukraine was allied to US, or Ukraine had the defensive capabilities na meron ng Finland, then di sila gagalawin. So for instance, ngayon ang Finland gusto rin sumali sa NATO, pero hindi sila sinisiguran ng Russia dahil may kakayahan. So of course, I want us one day to become like Finland. But it's gonna take some time. And even Finland, with all their capabilities, gusto mag-NATO para may mutual defense treaty, or in that case, collective security. So, do you get what I'm saying here? So, what's happening here, mga ka-Meta or mga ka-Project Pilipinas, mga kababayan natin is, the hope of EDCA is two things. First, give us leverage and allow us to have indirect vicarious deterrence, which is through more US presence in the area. Medyo magdadalawang isip ang US. But this is where, bro, hindi ako pwede magbigay ng final stance because I cannot really vouch for this president when it comes to the more important thing. Kasi ako, ang gusto ko mangyari pare dito is, unang-una, pwede natin i-tweak and dribble itong EDCA para hindi masyado ma-provoke ang China. But more importantly, bro, gawin din natin leverage yan para kumuha tayo ng pinaka-best na weapons sa US. Alam mo, kung ako si Marcos ngayon, sabihin ko, pinuksan ko to. Oh, ano makukuha ko ngayon? Ano to? Parang lang, real estate. Bigyan mo ako ng magandang armas, F-15, bigyan mo, and good price, and grants. Give me good stuff. Don't give me Vietnam era nonsense, right? So, yun
ang sorry to cut you off. Yun ang question nila. Parang sinasabi nila, bakit pumayag si Marcos ng ganyan? Wala pang nakukomit masyado sa atin. So,
but we don't know, bro.
Ba tayo?
Probably it's behind the scenes. But as I said, because I haven't confirmed it myself, ang tansya ko, kasi pansin mo, biglang matapang ang Pilipinas ngayon. Like super matapang. Ang tapang ng Philippine Coast Guard, ginamit ng word na acts of aggression. Ang tapang biglang ng DFA natin. I mean, matapang naman sila, but mas matapang pa. Ang tapang ni Marcos. Do you think they would be like that if they didn't get reassurances from the US? I don't think they're that fool, are they? Si Marcos pa, napaka-sigurista yan, di ba? Unity, di ba? So, my sense is, Quantumania ba yan? Then my sense is, I don't know kung nanood din siya nung latest Ant-Man. Ang sense ko, si Magellan Jr., hindi yan magiging ganyan. Sinomon pa yung Chinese ambassador. I don't think walang reassurance yan. But, since hindi naman ako yung pro-Marcos na yes man, I'm still gonna withhold judgment because I want to get more information about So, in short, in theory, I see the value, but we need more details and more follow-through to see ano mangyari. Follow-through on the part of BBM, also follow-through on the part of US. Pero ito rin, bro, tignan mo, back-to-back to Nangyari itong US na yan, and then pumunta siya sa Japan, and then nag-negotiate din deal ng VFA with Japan, plus US, Japan, Philippines tripartite security agreement. So in short, the name of the game, pare, is deterrence. We're trying to really create a united front with Japan, US, and Australia also. This for me is the real quad. Really 4 real allies, hindi yung India quad. No? In that sense, syempre magdadalawang isip ang China. Mahusay ang coordination ng apat na to. Maganda. Ang ayoko lang, bro, is mukha lang tayo, ayoko maging mukhang kawawang Pilipinas na tagabigay lang tayo ng bases. I want us to have...
We need to get something back.
Oh, bro, kung saan pwede rin tayo kumuha. Ganito, I want to see more exercises with our allies kung saan marami rin tayo mga frigates and warships. Hindi lang tayo alam mo yun, I don't want us to be the eventologist lang, na taga-host lang tayo ng event pero wala tayong ambag. Alam mo yung ganon? Ayoko ng ganon. Gusto ko yung host tayo, pero this time may masabi tayo. So I cannot endorse it yet because I still have to see the results. Do you get what I'm saying, bro, here? So, we love our country, nationalista po tayo. So we are for deterrence, but we're not for dependence. No? And ako, katulad ng sinabi ko kay Teddy Casino, you can actually have both at the same time, which is have alliances but build also your capability para hindi ka rin masyadong dependent sa allies mo. 'Di ba? Pwede mo naman sabayan yan eh. Hindi naman
Same time.
Exact, hindi naman porket may US. I'll give you an example. Look at Korea and Japan. Look at Korea, which is a small country. Ang Korea ngayon, gumagawa ng frigates, gumagawa ng mga fighter jets, etc. Sila pa nga may US bases pa, 'di ba? May US base pa nga doon sa unlike us, 'di ba? Sila
nawala.
But that never stopped them from developing their own military capabilities and all. And I won't be surprised down the road, Korea will go on its own. Katulad ng sinabi ng president nila, they're now contemplating making their own nuclear weapons if necessary. So, for me, problematic yung argument na porke may EDCA tayo, ang Pilipinas ay maging dependent forever. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. But if mahina yung leadership natin and military natin in terms of strategic thinking, yes, mangyayari yan. And on that, I'm hoping for the best, di ba? But I want to see more evidence. So in short, provisional po ang aking stance on this issue. I've written like 7 articles since last week on this. So everything is out there. Or at least you can just go on YouTube, check EDCA, Haydar, and anything is gonna come out. So for more details, no? Kasi maraming details na explain natin. But I'm just saying that's a big picture. And then nakikita ko, so now you tell me, bro, so who's defending BBM now? Second here. Maharlika is quiet. Sasot and all that.
Si Sasot lang naman talaga ang ano. Hindi yung kasi isa party ng mga DDS, si Sasot lang talaga yung very much alarmed diyan. Tsaka si Sangkay. Si Sangkay kasi yung mga videos niya medyo conspiracy theory, medyo world ano eh. So silang world dalawa ang medyo ano doon.
Wait lang. Sangkay Janjan is not supporting BBM na rin para Maharlika?
No, he is supporting BBM. Kaso medyo ano siya eh, medyo
walang kredibilidad.
Medyo mas sa Russia, mas sa China, mas doong doong side na yung mga theories na ano sa
conspiracy
global news. Pero sila lang. Pero sa ano wala masyado eh. Sa iba.
Right.
Yung mga ibang si Maharlika nga yun yung pinakamaingay. Wala, hindi siya ano sa issue na yan. Yung sa mga pink yung mga pink naman, busy naman kila Willie Revillame, kila Tony Gonzaga. So hindi din masyadong natitira kay Richard Haydarian, busy sila. So hindi masyado.
So para ako na lang yung medyo vlogger na all out explaining the situation. Although as I said, I don't fully 100% supported, di ba?
Yun ang tatanong ko sa iyo. Kung ang maganda yung pagka-explain mo eh. Saka, di ba sinasabi mo kung si Lenny, baka ganun din, pero mas matagal ng konti.
Medyo manchado, ganun.
Bakit ka binabash nung ilang mga nandoon from the pink side?
Yeah, actually, I was thinking about it last night. So today, hindi na ako pumatol kasi hanggang kagabi, inaaway ko yung
Sino na yung mga umaway sa'yo?
Nag-enjoy ako. Ito mostly mga anonymous yun, mga alt ABS-CBN, yung mga
ganon. Mga walang mukha.
I mean, okay, I understand they had to be anonymous for certain political circumstances. But come on, you're going after me, ganun, napaka-bastos naman. I mean, come on. If you want to question my courage and my conviction, let's talk as ourselves, right? Kasi ako, verified pa yung account ko. Talaga wala akong denial dyan. No, ako actually upon reflection and fairness about this is, siguro medyo OA din yung pagka-response ko. Kasi, I mean, not to excuse myself, pero hindi mo rin ako masisisi, di ba? After 6 years of tatay na, ay wala yan, mabait ng China, kahit ano nangyari. Siyempre, part of me, yung Pinoy pride na, ayan, finally, ayan na. Alam mo yun,
finally,
I think I got a bit carried away. I'll admit it. I was thinking of posting something about that to admit that maybe medyo OA. But I'll still stand by my argument that tama naman yung nangyayari ngayon. Overall, but we can still argue about it and all. But you have to recognize kung may tama nangyari. Kasi parang nakakaya, 6 years na tayo na ginaganyan-ganyan lang, walang sinasabi yung presidente na, at least ganyan, sinasummon na yung ambassador, ganito. So bro,
ano ba sinasabi nila sa'yo? Anong mga hirit nila against you?
No, di ba, yung iba nga, tinawag pa ako ng froglet. Trying hard. Wait, what? You call me? What?
They didn't like na you were parang defending yung mga latest moves ni BBM
Yeah, I
about sa
think it's
EDCA.
2 tweets in particular. One tweet regarding his conversation with Zelensky, where he praised the bravery of the Ukrainian people. But of course, BBM is careful. He didn't say against Russian invasion.
Yeah, wala din nga eh. Kaya nga,
But ako sabi ko, ganito kasi bro, syempre tweet ilan words lang pwede mo ilagay. So if I want caveats and all, I put sa baba, daming links nilagay ko. By the way, it's not only BBM. Actually, yung voting record ng Pilipinas is consistently in favor of Ukraine. Kicking out Russia out of the United Nations Human Rights Council, voting sa General Assembly versus Ukraine. So kung sinama mo lahat na yan, plus yung conversation ni BBM, actually ang Pilipinas, principled na yung position natin. Hindi yung pan-neutral para lang may makuha kang mura sa Russia, which is what some other countries are doing. Kaya I called it opportunistic neutrality. I rather have principled neutrality. Pero ang dami nagka-issue doon na parang, but you know what, that post probably got 1 million views and all, and it was being shared by people in Europe, in US, all around the world, and you could see they were encouraged. And I want them to see the Philippines for what it is. We voted for Ukraine over and over again based on principle. No one gives us credit because si tatay purong ganyan-ganyan kung ano-anong sinasabi. So ako as a Filipino, I want the world to recognize what the Philippines is doing. So siguro medyo na OA yung mga iba dyan na supporters si Lenny, ganon. Dahil syempre, napunta yung credit kay BBM. Pero in-explain ko naman in fairness sa ating voting record, yung assent. But that's the problem, bro. They don't care about those. They just want to make me look bad. And you know why? You know why they want to look me bad? Because binukin.
why?
No, because binukin ko sila doon sa mga kagaguhan. Ay, sorry. Kalokohan na, ano, I'm sorry, Lord. I'm sorry. Kasi bro, I mean, yung mga analytics, ganyan, tapos yung binabastos yung Pulse Asia, ganyan. I always said, bro, that's not how you do campaigning. Tapos yung pa, at sabi ko, bro, sorry about that word. I'm sorry about that. No, I mean, the other thing also, bro, is, yun nga, I mean, ang bastos din kasi yung nangyari. Binastos yung mga kaibigan ko sa Pulse Asia. Some of these people are my colleagues. They're real scientists. Ronald Holmes, he got his PhD in AU. He's really good guy. I felt bad and there was never apology to these people. The way na pinortray yung Pulse Asia, ngayon, quote nila yung Pulse Asia pag pinakita mababa yung approval sa inflation. You get what I'm saying? Like, and so there was never, and then ito, radical love. Pero kung ayaw kanila, babastusin nila yung itsura mo, binabastos yung hairline mo, binabastos yung grammar mo, binabastos. Bro, I mean, come on. I'm not saying this is the whole support. No, but there are a number of accounts there na ngayon super toxic na sila. Obviously, ito yung mga hindi naka-move on. Ito yung mga ayaw mag-move on. And ito yung mga tao na if you're not 100% with them, then automatically supporter ka ng diktador, anak ng diktador. I mean, like, bro, for me, this is a sensitive issue because I have, as an Ilocano, I'm proud of my heritage. At the same time, I always pointed out yung mga wrong things that happened during the martial law, etc. So I know some people
about that.
portray me that I'm too soft on BBM, too hard on Duterte, blah blah blah, ganon. But come on, guys. I mean, I'm just trying my best to encourage. And let me tell you this: a lot of people who really matter in foreign policy, they follow me. They know what I say, and I know that what I'm saying matters on foreign policy, not on other issues. Hindi ako nag-feeling, di ba? But di ako nag-iabang, but I know as a fact these people follow me very well. I interact with a lot of these people. I'm not going to name which places, which people, but you can guess these are really important people. So I know what I say matters because it influences their policy and approach to the Philippines. So this is my way. It just happens
very good point.
In charge. It just happens si BBM in charge. Kaya nga sabi ko, kudos to everyone. In fact, yung DFA, si Ambassador Babe Romualdez, Secretary Manalo, Secretary, like our defense. It's the whole people lang. Nagkataon lang, presidente mo si BBM. But tama yung sinabi mo, si Lenny ang presidente, I'm sure will move in a similar direction. But of course, since Lenny may mga progressive supporters and all, she'll be a little bit more careful dun sa US bandwagon. Syempre, because marami tayong progressive friends who are uncomfortable with US and they see US as an imperialistic power. And I cannot blame them because look at what US did in the Middle East, sa Iraq. So marami silang maling ginawa rin, di ba? So that's my point. Ang weird nang nangyari ngayon, ina-attack ako, and parang my point is, you're trying to cancel me, right? The funny thing is, dumadami pa kayong followers ko, the more they attack me. Kasi lumalaban ako eh. Because I don't want these people to think that they can just bully people. You're not gonna bully me. You wanna bully me, right? And duwag pa nga kayo. You cannot even write under your own name. I'm writing under my own name. I'm putting my name on the line. Diba? Tayo po ay respectable person abroad. Pero minsan talaga balura ako sa Twitter because I want to put people in the right place because no one is doing that. No one is doing that. Ito yung problem. And I'll tell you, bro, sana si Lenny and all these opposition leaders come out and tell these people to maayos sila because they're turning off a lot of people. Ako na nga, nag-visit na nga ako sa kanila eh, kaya I'm calling them out. Matagal nila ginawa, but this time talagang uminit ang ulo ko. While admitting na siguro na carried away ako. Kasi syempre 6 years of Duterte. Nakakaya bro, nung time na yan. I go all around the world explaining the Philippines and then biglang, paano yung sinabi ni Tatay Digong, I love China, China will...
People to China, ganyan.
Embarrassing yun, pare, embarrassing yun. I'm sorry bro. I'm all for independent foreign policy, but that was not independent foreign policy. That was something else. We all know what it was, right? So I hope that people understand also, and jet lag, you know, all of those things. So yes, maybe I could have framed it better, but I'm glad as a Pinoy, I'm glad that those tweets got a lot of shares, including by journalists all around the world. And now as a Filipino, I can proudly come out and say, hindi tayo pitsugin, hindi tayo pwede ganyan lang sa West Philippine Sea. And at least we have a principled neutrality on the Ukraine issue, and we express sympathy and solidarity with them. I'm proud as a Filipino to say that. So I hope that these people understand where I'm coming from. And again, apologies, I used that word G. I wanted to say Kaiwanan, sorry. It's, alam na, 12 na, so pasensya na, my apologies about that. Yeah.
Yun. So, ako, 100% fully support you pagdating sa issue na to. Kaya nga, I wanted us na to do this episode kasi kumbaga, alam ko yan ng expertise mo, yan ng ano, and yung sinasabi mo about this issue is I truly value. And nga, ngayon ko lang ang ganda ng punto mo na hindi lang naman local yung audience mo dito. Some people who follow you from abroad. So, importante na you get it right tama yung masabi mo. You praise Marcos kung meron siyang tamang ginawa, but at the same time, you have mga precautions na mga pwedeng mangyari if hindi niya magawa yung follow. So, hindi niya ma-execute.
I have followers who are like Hollywood actors and all. Hindi ako nag-iabang, bro. I mean, go to my account, check verified followers. I was like, wow. I was like, wow. But hindi ako nag-iabang, bro. So I realized actually there's a responsibility and power with the platform. So please, and again, my stance on martial law and all is consistent. I'm still gonna be out there.
Never change.
Maybe our next episode, we're gonna talk about it. Because that's why Marcos Jr. is not inviting me to Malacanang and all of that probably, right? Because they know where my stance is, right? That's why wala akong ambisyon, whatever, because I know talaga hindi kami magkakaintindihan sa issue ng past. But on the future, maybe we can work on certain things for the better of the country, but not as part of the administration. So, kasi nakita ko, bro, yung iba, sarcastic comment, kasi yung communications, creative communication, ilan yung undersecretary? 27, joke lang. Ilan yung, ang daming assistant secretary, anong department, napakalaki naman budget ng department. So I saw people making sarcastic comments like, no, I don't want to be spokesman for any Filipino president as far as, at least for now, not the ones, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm not applying for a job. I'm very happy where I am in terms of the independence I enjoy. Obviously, I have, my frustrations and all given in, but no, I'm not applying for a job in the government, etc. And wala akong ambition to be chummy with BBM or anyone else because I'm not that kind of person. I have my own stance. Now, if the president appreciates my independence of thought on and my stance on foreign policy, then okay, that's good. But no, I'm not here trying to apply for anything like that. So let me be very clear on the record, know where I'm coming from. So thank you, bro, for giving me this chance because again, go to my Twitter account, check out of what 90,000 followers I have there. If you check around 90, if you check my verified, they're ambassadors, bro. Practically all ambassadors in Manila and ambassadors all around the world. And they're all following me, bro. And I'm not saying this as a payabang. You feel like, wow, dude, parang ayusin ko, parang hindi ata ako respetable. Alam mo, kasi balahura ako on Twitter. So minsan I feel bad, bro. But I'm fighting the good. It would have been very easy for me, bro, to play it safe, no? To be pa-decente and, all of that. But bro, that's a disservice to our country because if I also play safe, so like some journalists and all na above the fray ganon, then walang mangyari. There's no impetus, there's no catalyst. So yes, I look like a fool once in a while. Nakakairita minsan ako, nairita. But I hope people understand this is a passion and love for our country and where we're coming from. And I want the world to respect us again, bro. Kasi bro, nai-hurt talaga ako nung time na yun na dinidismiss tayo as a Chinese lucky, tapos si Duterte, mga ganun. So, I got probably carried away na finally a little bit of courage and all. So, I'm excited now to talk about our West Philippine people. It just happened BBM is the president, right? But we know it's not BBM making the decision alone. It's with all of these people around him that a lot of them I know very well and have been, friends, in fact. No, so I know what's going on there. I know what's going on there to a great degree. But as I said, I still don't know many details about the EDCA. And even if I were to know if it's confidential, I cannot share. So that's why hindi final ang stance ko. Pasensya bro if I'm talking too much kasi biglang this is sudden. Basta on Twitter, I have an audience which is global audience. So, and by the way, the global audience know everything about martial law and all of that, right? So it's not like we're trying to show me a tweet that says martial law was good. No, I will never say anything like that.
It's not like sa Pilipinas, no?
Yeah, we're just about foreign policy and West Philippines and national interest. And kung may tama naman ginawa, what's so wrong? So someone came up with this ridiculous metaphor like, if may isang tao na, like, I don't know, pumatay na isang tao, tapos binigyan ng cake the next day, magte-thank you ka for cake niya. But dude, we're not talking about cakes here or cars. We're talking about our national interest, our territorial integrity, etc. And we're talking about alliances to prevent us being bullied and protecting our interests. So no, this is a separate issue, foreign policy, and that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, but people will see soon when it comes to the past and democracy. That's the reason why BBM will never, feel comfortable with me because he know my stance is quite different from where his supporters and all stand. But I want to end this episode on this note, and this is where I push it back to you. So ang problema ni BBM ngayon is wala talaga siyang reliable, influential bloggers, right? To defend.
Si TP ang...
Okay. But how effective...
Yung problema, hindi reliable. Kasi
exactly.
would blog
respected.
once a month, twice a month, ganun.
Yeah, nag-aaral yata siya, di ba? Sa Baguio yata. In my home.
Or plano niya yata mag-aral abroad or... So, yun ang problema ni BBM. Sa totoo lang din, hindi ko din alam kung anong ginagawa ni Paul Soriano.
Marami siyang maging assistant secretary and all, di ba? Like, what's going on there?
Yeah, parang yung creative communications, yun talaga hindi ko mag-gets. Kasama siya. So, hindi ko pa rin mag-gets hanggang ngayon yung pinaka-role niya.
Are you surprised
na contribute niya?
Parang malamnaw? I mean, I don't know how to put it. I mean, nicely. Like, parang nasaan na sila, di ba? Ano bang budget? Kulang ba sila sa budget? What's going on there?
Hindi, parang hindi naman arrogance pero parang complacency na siguro baka din sila na sa mainstream media is okay naman. Yung naman. So, hindi ganoon nabibigyan ng masyadong importance. Tapos, makikita mo yung sa satisfaction survey na tumaas naman. So, baka wala silang masyadong incentive na patulan Pero
parang they're not worth it. Yeah, they're not worth it. And I mean, now beshi ka ng US, beshi ka ng Japan, beshi ka ng Australia, beshi ka ng Europe, diba? Like,
masaya
good. I mean, I think there's the buzz and all. And it's not like Russia is against him. Actually, sa tingin ko in a way, ipit ang China ngayon I think China ngayon, like, shucks na gagawin natin. Pagbubulin natin, lalo pupunta sa kabila, di ba? Kung wala naman tayong sasabihin, nakakainis naman. So I think ipit din ng China ngayon. Kaya ako, proposal ko sa China, wag kayo magbully at magbigay kayo ng magandang investment. Di pwede namin i-dribble yung EDCA. Ganun lang naman yan I-dribble lang namin yan. Unless mahina talaga tayo, we don't know how to dribble it. But if I were the president, that's what I'll do. I'll get leverage shield, dribble it here, get something there. That's how you do it, bro. Negosyante ka dapat mag-isip, di ba? That's how you do diplomacy.
Nagustuhan ko din yung style ni hindi ko alam kung nakwento ko sa ito. Nung pumunta siya sa China, he would use yung parang sentimental nung bata ako, pumunta kami dito ng nanay ko, we met with Chairman Mao. We're allies or so ganun yung style niya
Tapos nung nasa World Economic Forum na, binabash niya na yung China. Just next week. I mean, dude. Pero ang problema, you cannot get away with that if you keep on doing that, right? Parati na ginagawa yan. If he sees China is super nice and then he goes sa kabila, he says, Parang sabi ko parang worse than me pa yata 'to pagdating sa ano, yung diplomacy niya too much na, 'di ba?
Oo.
Kasi of course I get invited to China and all too. But you can imagine I cannot go there and bash him. So I'm a little bit diplomatic and all, 'di ba? But anyway, I'm not gonna put myself into trouble more. Naku, quote na naman tayo. Kasi I saw some of my haters na dilawan. Talagang bro, pinapanood talaga yung mga meta ko. Tapos siniscreenshot nila exactly yung part na ganito, ganito. Then they'll try to portray me. Sabi ko, wait lang, parang style DDS yan ah. Hindi pala kayo masyadong, like, DDS style talaga yung di ba? That's why the quote, tyranny is the deliberate elimination of nuance. Yung iti-twist-twist mo, that's tyranny, right? So, hindi masyadong iba yung mga rabid dilawan niyan dun sa mga DDS people. And let me be very clear, I always said, iba po yung mga kakampings or 99.9% of kakamping. And the tiny
May
na
mga rabid na.
rabid na.
Hindi, sa akin lang yung, di ba
Badly.
you're saying nga na ano, na parang nawala yung mga rabid na kakampi na vlogger si BBM. Pero ang epekto nun, mas less toxic.
Sa
Ang
bagay,
layo. Ang layo. I lived through, kumbaga, active ako sa social media nung buong time din na DDS. Ikaw, you experienced that din. Grab, nabawasan yung pagka-toxic. And ako naman, yun lang din ang inaano ko. Yun lang din ang ina-advocate ko. Na bawasan yung pagka-toxic.
yeah,
Let's talk
detox.
about the issues. Let's talk about. Pero ngayon, mas less toxic na. Hindi na masyadong inaatake yung mga yellow, yung mga pink. Si
Yeah.
Lenny, aatakihin paminsan-minsan. Diba?
Yeah.
So,
Si
yung
Lenny
mga
nga
pink
parang
naman,
vlogger
busy nga.
na, di ba? Si Lenny at saka baka
Oo.
makita, nag-vlog na sila from Hokkaido, from Stockholm, from Copenhagen, mga ganun.
Ngayon
Nag-chill
kasi
lang
mas busy
sila.
nag-aaway yung mga
Yeah,
loyalist tsaka yung mga DDS. Kaya
correct,
sila yung nag-aaway, sila yung
correct.
at taste of their own medicine sila yung nag-ano. So,
Correct.
ayun. So,
Yeah, ang akin lang, parang it's not good for engagement. Si Tatay kasi, parang he's good for online engagement, no? Pag si Tatay Digong. I mean, I was not a blogger during Tatay Digong's time. That's probably one of my regrets. No, sana I became vlogger earlier. Thank you to you, I became a vlogger during last elections pa lang. But I can imagine engagement levels for political blogging was way higher during Tatay Digong, no, than now. Kasi ngayon sobrang malamnaw, medyo unity, gano'n, and all. But again, let me be absolutely clear. My stance on martial law, human rights issues is consistent. I've never so I always said a genuine opposition, right, has a principled but at the same time nuanced approach. You check the excesses, but you give credit when credit is due, and you have that compartmentalized approach. It's very, very important. Hindi yung nega lang, toxic lang, or hindi yung, you know, baling-bingan na jump kagad to the other side. No. We have to be very clear about that. Yun nga yung kulang sa atin, no? Either extremes parate, walang matinong, di ba? Calibre. Kulang tayo sa political sophistication.
hindi kasi ang problema, most of yung mga politiko is mga family na
Yeah.
who runs their provinces. So it's more of staying in power yung priority. So tatalon na lang ng tatalon eh.
It's really
So,
sad. It's really sad. Yeah. Actually, Philippines is unique in that, no? Probably the worst on earth, no? Kasi kahapon, the other day, I was interviewing isang Spanish scholar na based in the Philippines na expert din sa Latin America. Sabi ko, di ba, similar ang Philippines sa Latin America, blah, 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 blah. He said, yes, but when it comes to dynasties and family domination, Philippines is next level. You will not find a single Spanish, not even Mexico or Argentina. Kasi doon mga dynasties nila, maximum 10% ng legislatura. Dito like 90%. Like,
baliktad eh.
Ang laki ng difference. So, tama, marami tayong similarity sa kanila. Yung agwat sa wealth, yung, alam mo, yung haciendera culture, given eh. Pero tayong talaga super family, dynastic, personalistic yung So, we're way worse than Latin America. And I knew that naman because I knew the numbers. I cited it were even worse than Latin America. But for a Spanish or Latin American expert to also say na, I was shocked with the Philippines. Now, I never saw that in Latin America. No, he was in Mexico. He said next level talagang Pilipinas. And I kind of agree. Talagang next level ng Pilipinas. And you're right. That's why hindi tayo issue-based. Hindi tayo issue-based eh. Hindi tayo national interest-based. Personalistic, family-based tayo. It's really frustrating. But you know what? We're also improving. No, I think Philippines is much better than where it was 10 years ago. Pero kailangan natin to go forward. Kaya I'm calling out these people because they're making this about, I hate President X, So even when good things happen, we don't say anything. And whoever says the good things happen will attack him and try to cancel him in our... Ang toxic, di ba? Ganitong style mo, walang magsusupport sa inyo.
Kaya ako nga, parati kong message sa mga kakampi na get ready for 2025. Elect pink party list, elect pink congressman, senators.
And
diba? Yun ang focus there. Para...
Big Tent. Sorry, I caught you. No, I didn't talk about this because, di ba, ang problema is you need to create kasi big tent coalitions. And if yung cancel culture na ganito, magkakaproblema ka. Oh, by the way, speaking of cancel culture, di ba parang kinakancel ka rin ng mga kaisko mo or mga ganun? Like, what's going on there?
Sige, pag-usapan natin sa next episode.
The next episode. All right.
Medyo mahaba eh.
I know, okay. Let's leave that for the next episode. Sa next episode, mga kameta, ka-Project Pilipinas, ka-Models of Manila. I'm so sorry, it's just a visceral, instinctive thing. Pag-usapan natin mga new movies that are coming out. Pag-usapan, tatlo, no? Apat, bro. Meron pa yung Gombursa. Nalaman ko lang kanina kay Pepe Joke na yun, ha? O kahapon also, medyo may exchanges din ako na, constructive exchanges with Pepe Joke, no? Pag-usapan natin itong mga movie na to na may kinalaman sa demokrasya, sa legacy ni Ninoy, at saka martial law, etc. So, yan ang pag-usapan natin sa next episode. Thank you very much, bro. I really appreciate it and looking forward to our next talk.